I want to go over some things. It was a bunch of stuff being said. It really wasn't a bunch of stuff and said, ain't nobody got no video, nobody saying what. So we can just get to the bottom of this and nip this shit in the bud and whatnot. Honestly, one by one list of what was said. When I click on your name, just when I call your name, just say what the heck was said and whatnot. Starting with you, Miss Jayla. Please word for word of everything you claim Mr. Batman said to you about whatever the heck about the MD about China. First, let's handle that situation first. Then we handle the other situation.
Okay, so this was yesterday when V and China was doing the little kidnapping situation. Him and Thomas and Carla, we all was standing outside and they was talking about the little kidnapping because I had got a message and said, okay, we're finna do the kidnapping, and I was supposed to go and, save them. So I told them, and then that's when Thomas was like, hold on, let me see about that situation. And then him and Batman started talking about it. And then they started saying that they wasn't supposed to be doing that because it had to get ran by Boss Man, the police, and the admins. So as they was talking, I was texting China and V and letting them know what was going on so they wouldn't get in trouble. And then Thomas left and he had to go and do something. So me, not Boss Man, me, Batman, and Carla, we was upstairs on floor 2. That's when Batman started talking about China. He told me, he was like, watch what you do around her and stuff because she married a gang member or something like that, and she does things she's not supposed to be doing.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Hold on, China. Hold on. So Mr. Batman, I'm gonna ask you. Oh shit! Fuck! What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, y'all. Oh shit. Oh my bad.
I was gonna say I don't got roaches.
Are you good? Nah, you know one of the bugs that like to fly in the light. Yeah, it just flew in my face. I was outside. But yeah. So yeah. Batman, what I want you to do is repeat what you said, word from word. Oh, there she go. Hey, boo.
Hey, sorry.
You're good. Repeat what you said word for word. And I'm gonna let y'all know now, I did take recordings of that day when we was all in that office. So be mindful. Make sure you remember everything you said word for word because I got the video and I ain't got time to be calling nobody out no lie. Please don't put me in that situation. Y'all are cool people. But Batman, please word for word what you said.
Okay, what I had sat there and said is we had a conversation with China, as in China and Jayla, Lady V, and I can't remember who else it was, had come up to second floor while I was up there and brought up the whole role-playing kidnapping thing, and it was just Boss Man and I up there at that time. They came up, brought up the idea. I said, that's a great idea. You know, break up the monotony so it's not the same repetitive thing where we're just handing out meds, doing deliveries, so on and so forth. It breaks it up a little bit and everything. But I sat here and said, we need to sit here and set something up because how do we know if it's real or if it's something that's RP'd? We don't know. So we would have to sit there and figure that out. Well, later on, can I finish? I let them talk without interrupting. You guys can have the same respect.
Okay, yeah, please, can nobody interrupt? Just let them say what they say. We're gonna get to all of that. Oh, well, trust me, I'm gonna get to the bottom of who's lying. Go ahead.
Okay, so that being said, is, so I had first logged on, there was a message about, China being kidnapped, and it sent the whole, HP into a frenzy, because Lady V had sent it out. And keep in mind, yes, Lady V, you did, because I do have screenshots. Try again. So, that being said, there was one time that they had come on, or when I had come on, and China had been quote-unquote kidnapped. And again, it sent everybody into a panic. And so we all sit here and get informed that she is at the airport at that time. So we all go flying down there. She comes back to HP. Not even a few minutes later, there's a conversation that she was kidnapped again. We sat here and had a conversation, Boss Man and I. They had brought up about something about role-playing, kidnapping, stuff like that. And it got brought up again later because Jayla had come up to second floor with a conversation with, that time, Thomas and I, asking questions about it. Thomas goes, well, how many times has she done this? I sat here and said, it's been a handful of times. I would sit here and say probably about 6. At first I said 12, but that was a little exaggeration. I know at the time that I was on, there was at least 3 times that these girls had been kidnapped countless times. And not only that, but Boss Man had implemented that he was going to talk to the army and the police force about implementing something like this. So he said he was going to talk to them about it and he would figure it out. But everybody was supposed to be included. He was going to bring it up in the meeting that we were going to have. That being said, again, ended up happening again. Thomas got involved. He went downstairs and was talking about how if they've done it more than 5 times, they could be charged with MDs and da-da-da-da-da. He goes down to talk to Boss Man and he's gone for a while. And about that time, I had went downstairs to see what was going on and what was taking them so long. Because, Jayla had sat here and said that China had messaged her and told her that they were at the bar waiting for the go-ahead for them to start the kidnapping. We all waited. Nobody said anything. Nobody did anything. And we ended the meeting until you had gotten a hold of me. And we were supposed to have the meeting that night. I never got informed of anything else.
Please let it be my time before I forget. Okay, so for one, we were not kidnapped 6 times. We were kidnapped only 3 times. The first time we did it, we did not know that we had to go to Boss Man and set it up or do anything like that. After the first one, we ended up... I'm sorry, Poochie, you saying something?
Anytime Poochie character start doing that, I was about to say, she finna lag out.
Just wait for her to come back.
I will.
All right, I'm so sorry, y'all. My I don't know what the hell going on with this goddamn internet. I don't know if it's the server. What the fuck is going on? This shit's starting to piss me off though. But I'm sorry, China. I missed whatever you said, if you said anything.
I was saying that we only got kidnapped 3 times. That was it. Well, 2 times for me and 3 times for V. Because after the second time, I didn't even participate because it was getting too much of a big deal for me and I got aggravated. So the first time that we did it, I did not know that we had to... First of all, the first time it was not planned. I was in HP by myself, literally. And one of the guys was in there and he did a command like, oh, I'm taking over HP. I'm going to kidnap the doctor. And then he asked me about the role playing, so I did it. Didn't think nothing of it. That's when I got V involved, and moderator Mozzie, I think, or whatever, kidnapped her and spawned her to where I was at, by the harbor. That was the first one. And we were role playing. Many even intervened and thought that I was in trouble for real. and said that, oh, you guys are role playing, enjoy, have fun. So we never thought that it was, nothing too serious. After that, we end up talking to El Chapo, and El Chapo was telling us like, hey, in order for the police to get involved, as far as getting you guys back, we have to talk to the higher up in our department, and we also have to get the SWAT team together. So I was like, okay, cool. We were done with that. The second time,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Only thing I care about was what was said. That's all I care about, y'all. I just want to know what was said. Like, 'cause you're not in trouble for that. Which we talked about. All of us talked about that when we was in the office with each other. Miss Jayla, you was not there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was told that Jayla is not supposed to hang around me because I'm always into something. I had clocked out, and he said, look, see, she's always into something, that I got married to a gang member, and that she shouldn't be around me.
And who told you that?
Jayla said that Batman told her that, and I kind of believe her because Jayla never knew that I got married to Staz. Only people at HP knew that I got married to Staz. And this is not the first time.
Okay, first of all, that's not true. When she works, or you're getting married to a gang member, and she was part of the gang before she came here, so that statement doesn't make any sense.
He didn't even have a gang. He just got that gang. Staz was in the Army. And then he got fired from the Army. He started his own gang.
No.
And that was literally the day before I got married, Batman.
No, actually, because I do know that there was videos sent of you and that gang member coming into HP when he sat here and asked how he gets a job, and I said you walk into that circle, and his exact words to me was, I'm not working here because I'm not working for a faggot, because John had it screen recorded. Try again.
Staz was not, Lady B, please. Was Staz in a gang? He was in a gang one day before the wedding, at night. He always was in the Army.
I have those screen recordings. I'll be happy to send them to you.
Please do.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna hold off on that part of the situation. And this is now. Let me tell y'all what my issue is. Lady V, please explain to me what you said. Miss Jayla went and told you that me and Mr. Thomas said.
They was telling me that I was getting
You said they. Who's they?
I meant to say Jayla. Look, Jayla. Technically, Jayla was texting China, and China was telling me what Jayla was saying. So, but like I was saying, Jayla kept telling me that I was getting MDs and I needed to leave and just come to HP because I was getting MDs coming from Batman and Thomas. But the crazy thing about it is, I had a meeting with King Alex, Boss Man, Thomas, and I can't remember who else. We talked about this. So for this to be a problem now is weird.
Okay, well,
my
bad for cutting you off. What I'm trying to figure out is, you text me and asked me if you were in trouble, and I remember saying, why would you be in trouble? Because I didn't get no video footage of anything about you. What are you talking about? You told me that apparently it was conversation brought up about me and Thomas, or something about we had a conversation. Because me and Thomas, we sat there and we discussed again amongst each other. I was like, I never had a conversation with Thomas. I don't know why the hell Thomas. Yeah, because you said my name got brought up into it, and you said she apparently either she came to us and talked to us or whatever the case may be, the way you put it. So I was trying to figure out how, when I hadn't been active that whole day, I was at doctor's appointment.
I was told Poochie is coming online to give me an MD.
And you said Jayla told you that?
Yeah.
Okay, now what I want to know is who told you that, Jayla? Because what?
I was standing right there when Thomas said, "Oh, I'm texting Poochie now. They talking about it," and he said, "You finna come online."
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Thomas because when we was there, Thomas, from what he told me, he did not say nothing like that of that nature, and me and him had not had a conversation about anything pertaining to that. Because when I hopped on, I didn't hop on until China sent me a message about she was kidnapped. As soon as she sent me that message, that's when Ben and everybody else started texting me talking about, "Hey, can you hop on? There's the issue." As soon as China, matter of fact, as soon as China messaged me, I hopped on instantly and whatnot. So I'm gonna ask. I wish he was present right now because, like, this is a whole bunch of writing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't give two flipping fucks, to be honest with y'all, because it's a whole bunch of she say, he say, and ain't nobody got no receipts or nothing right now. I'm gonna just keep that shit $1.50 with y'all. I need receipts and shit. And me personally, it's like I said earlier that in the meeting, y'all weren't present. Because now I say it again in the office. Jayla, I did say it first because everybody was pointing the fingers at you. Everybody was saying that you were the one they was saying, going back telling them this stuff. I did say it looks messy on your behalf because the simple fact you ain't got no evidence to back up what you're saying. I get it. Somebody's talking shit. Hell yeah, I want you to come tell me, but I also want you to have proof. Or either, if you ain't gonna have the proof, if Batman said that shit, tell Batman right then and there, "Hey man, listen, I don't want to hear that shit." Like, or better yet, call China right then and there and y'all nip that shit in the butt, which I like how China handled the situation. Instead of her doing it like that, she called me and asked me, "Hey, can we talk about this situation?" And I came through. You get what I'm saying? So in this situation, it did look like you was being messy as fuck. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. But in this situation, it's a bunch of she said, he said, and I don't know what the fuck. I'm not saying anybody's lying. I'm not saying it's not true, but there's no video proof of it. I need proof of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because shit like this gets stirred up. Because then when somebody tell you something and you go back and tell somebody else, then the person that originally said what they fucking said, they can claim they didn't say that shit. You get what I'm saying? And then it look like you just out here being messy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even trying to come at you no way, anybody no way. So that, I mean, I'm gonna just keep this shit a 3 with you. But that's how I feel about the situation because it's stupid as high school. Like, honestly, Batman, did you say any of that stuff about her? That's what I really want to know. Did you really say any of that shit about her?
Yeah, because I want to know. Please be honest.
Oh, I am an honest person. The only thing I sat here and said is if she is doing that kind of stuff, it doesn't just sit here and look bad on us. I sat here and said that if we are taking green scrubs out, or we are taking other lower levels out, and we are doing that kind of thing, it sets a bad example, which will come back on HP. So, if she is doing stuff wrong, the best thing for you to do is stay away from her until the issues are resolved, because then it could come back on you because you're participating, is what I said.
Okay, let me ask this. You said you had a witness with you because you had somebody to come upstairs that day that was backing you up in this. You said somebody was standing there when y'all was having this conversation. So I want to know exactly who it was.
Carla.
Because she needs to be goddamn rich.
It's Carla Coffey. She was standing there from the time that we got paged up, or we went upstairs, to the point where we went back downstairs. She was there the whole conversation. Even when I went down to see where Thomas and Bossman was, she was still upstairs the whole time.
And not only that, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you, I need Thomas here too, because Miss Jayla, if Thomas did say that shit, that's not cool. And I want to fucking have a conversation with him because he knows he's not supposed to discuss shit amongst you guys. You get what I'm saying? So I really wish we need 2 people present, and it pisses me off because, like, what the heck? It's just a bunch of shit. He said, she said. And like I said, I get it. You cool with somebody, you're going to put them on game on what the fuck is being said. I 100% agree with you. Just like Dr. Candy would do the same for me, I'm going to do the same for her. But in a situation like that, trust me, future reference, have your receipts, because then you got situations like these that occur. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it only seemed messy because, like, people sitting here lying, just trying to make it seem like I'm just lying on them. Like, I'm literally standing there listening to y'all and texting them at the same time. Why would I make that up?
Why would you not screen record it then?
That was the thing. But this is the
Batman,
thing.
I didn't know you was gonna take it that far.
This is the thing, though. I have been a witness of him doing this to somebody else, to A.B. Jones, talking about her fake ass baby. And she approached him about it, and he said he didn't say anything. And you did, because I told her that.
Which is funny, because how did you know unless you were sitting here spreading gossip and rumors, which is against the rules?
I was literally, you were talking to me.
I was not talking to you.
You were talking to me, and you were venting. Jayla was right there.
I was there too.
To me.
No.
You were talking to me, China, and Jayla was right there.
China, you
were complaining that baby was not shining her. Can I please talk? Can I please talk?
No, because you're interrupting me. You're not letting me talk.
Can I please? No, I was talking first.
You're making shit up, and I can prove that. That was a conversation.
I'm not making nothing up.
That was
I could literally call A.B. Jones on the phone. The phone, and she will say the same exact thing. China told me what you said, and I did. Me, Jayla, and I believe Thomas was outside with you after you were doing CPR runs with the Green Scrubs. You were frustrated because Jayla came to you for training because AB did not want to train her, and you said that comment that she sit in the lobby and talk about a fake ass baby. You did say that, and I don't have no reason to lie.
And here's the thing, Batman. I remember that video because there was a video sent to us of AB confronting you. Her and her and Mr. Jones, they approached you about that because part of that video is part of that situation is another reason why she got dismissed from the faction, because that video she approached you and how she was talking to you and what all she said. So we got that video of them saying that. I'm not saying that you did or you didn't, but I'm saying, remember, we got video of them coming to you and approaching you about that situation. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, but here's the problem that people are failing to realize. Is there was somebody, and I have that, if you listen to that, she did not sit here and say it came from anything that you guys are saying. She said that there was a screen recording taken, a video of me talking to either John, Kishi, or Bossman, because that was in a private conversation right after I sat here and told everybody I was going to retire because of those people standing in the lobby. I even told her in that video that she only stood around in the lobby and was having a conversation about a baby that should not have been taking place in the lobby. She should have been doing her job, not telling me that is not her job. She works when she wants to. I do have that video. That was put up.
Yeah, I am. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I need Thomas and Bossman present because now Bossman's name has been involved in it. Everybody's name who's getting brought up into this shit, I want them present as fuck because I want everybody to repeat word for word what the fuck they're saying, because we're going to get to the bottom of this shit. When I find out which one of y'all is lying through your teeth, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm just going to say what the fuck I need to fucking say. Because it's childish as fuck, it's stupid as fuck, it's high school ass shit. Because if you're going to say something, back your shit up. Like, don't be afraid to say what you have to say. Just handle that shit in the professionalism. You feel like somebody on some bullshit, it's okay to call them out on their bullshit, but handle that shit in a respectful fucking manner. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm cursing a lot right now because shit like this irritates the fuck out of me because I'm supposed to be in my bed right now, chilling with my husband, doing grown folks things. We ain't gonna get into that. But still, but yeah, like it's just stupid as hell. And it's just like, if you hear somebody, like my thing is this, somebody's venting, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be eavesdropping on somebody's conversation. I ain't saying you did, Batman. I'm not saying it's a lie. I'm not saying none of that. Because right now, I don't even know right now. My head all over the place. There's too many names getting brought up into this shit. And it's like, ain't nobody, the two people whose names has been brought up ain't even present right now. And I need their fucking asses present because I'm pissed at the fact that you overheard Thomas or whatever the case may be saying this shit. And I need even if he did or didn't say, I need him present because what the fuck is he got going on? Bossman also, it's just like, it's just stupid. But my biggest issue is I want to know who's the fuck going around saying this shit, because it's not cool. We all work together, and it's starting to feel like a toxic environment. And now I see what the fuck Minnie's saying. Yeah, it do feel like a toxic environment. That's why I said in the meeting today, you guys wasn't present, that it's not the fact that it's becoming toxic. It's the fact that motherfuckers are minding everybody else's goddamn business and ain't minding the ones that ain't minding theirs. And that's the whole fucking issue. If everybody will mind their fucking business, it would be so smooth. Instead of just fucking assuming, ask questions. Somebody like that's how it should be. All that gossip and shit, I can't stop people from gossiping. People gonna talk about you to the day you goddamn die or to the day this game comes to an end. But at the end of the day, if you gonna gossip and say some shit, have your receipts, because then we end up in a goddamn situation like this. Because ain't nobody got no receipts right now. And it's messy. And I hate messy situations. And then I'm feeling the type of way because my name got involved in it. Then on top of that, I got 2 DCP's names that's involved in it. And I want to know exactly what the hell was said. I want to get to the bottom of this, because like I said, we all work together. You ain't got to like one another, but you got to respect each other at the end of the day. And things that's been getting back to China, that's not cool. That's not right. I'm not saying you did say, I'm not saying you didn't. The things that's being told about you, whether it's truth or not, it's not right. And we don't need that. It looks bad on us. It looks very, very bad. So, yeah, like, if a boss man is on the way, I'm going to let y'all know that he is on the way. So, when he gets here, you can repeat that also, Batman. Not even that, I wish Thomas was active. I'm going to try, give me like 2 minutes. I'm going to try to get Thomas online. Yeah, because China, I see where you said get Thomas on here. I'm doing my best to get Thomas' ass on this goddamn game right now, because I want to get to the bottom of this. Because like I said, I want to figure out who the fuck is doing what. Because that's unacceptable. Right. It's not even that. It's not even that. Like, you can have somebody back as much as you want, but I'm going to tell you something in this situation. That's why I brought everybody together, not all together. If you ain't noticed, I'm bringing everybody. I'm pulling everybody in. Because the reason why I'm doing it is because China came to me about a situation that really made her feel a certain type of way. And I do not fucking blame her. You get what I'm saying? Facts, China. You get what I'm saying? It ain't about who gonna have each other back. You can have somebody back as much as you want, but the truth shall set you free. What happens in the dark gonna come to the light. I brought everybody together because I want everybody to say their truth. I want everybody to repeat everything they goddamn said Tuesday, where everything everybody said, I want to be repeated word from word. And I got the video of it. So that's why I did this, because it's not fair to China, if it's true or not. I want to get to the bottom of it. And then I want to get to the bottom of all this other crap that's being said, because what the hell? What the heliante is going on? So yes, I really want to get to the bottom of this, because I don't like situations like this. And I got 2 DCPs that are involved in this situation. So now I'm really invested in what the heck is going on. Because if this is the case, that's not cool. Lady B, honestly, you are cleared in this. You're honestly cleared. Like, you ain't really got no much in here besides that. I just want to ask you.
What I'm really confused on, right, is what Batman mean by I was talking to him. Because I don't even talk to Batman. So if he heard a conversation between people, he just happened to be there. Nobody was talking to him.
Right.
It's not the fact of talking to me, it's the fact of talking about me.
Well, what did she say about you, Batman? What did you hear her say about you?
Well, considering I know damn good and well, since we're going to sit here and call everybody out on things, then why is it, if we're going to sit there and call that China, why are you guys sitting here putting hits on us? Because we now have implemented proof that you are behind that, because a gang member came in today and typed the wrong answer in the wrong chat and outed it to everybody, and there's screen recordings of it. So yeah, AB got fired.
That I'm implementing it.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That is
So
already
who
been
did I
handled.
put a hit on?
Hold on. Hold on. This is what we ain't gonna do. That shit right there. Hold on, this is what we ain't gonna do. Hold on, we ain't finna bring a whole nother situation in when we already handling one. Okay, we can handle that situation, Batman, China, one-on-one amongst each other, okay? We not finna bring that up right here, right now. Let's handle one situation at a time. Goddamn, y'all just throwing shit at me. Hold up now, okay? Let's be respectful. This is new to me. So, if you do got video of that shit, just send it to me. Send it to me, all right? If there's video, send it to me. We'll handle that situation. But this is not the time or the place to handle that right now.
It's the perfect time. This isn't the time nor the place to have this right now either, and I'm sorry for stepping out of line. But in the same sense, half my people go to bed at this time, and it's not fair that you got 3 people against 1 trying to defend themselves and everybody else is gone. That's ridiculous. Where was Jayla when we were trying to have this conversation with her earlier? We all have stuff going on IRL. But she's the one that wanted to have this conversation for her to turn around and dip out when we all had witnesses and everybody was there to defend themselves. And now here it is going on about 10, 11 o'clock at night, my time, and everybody wants to jump on when they know damn good and well I'm on here by myself. That's some bullshit.
Because I got real life shit to handle.
So do I.
You just mad because you didn't got caught in your line. You be talking shit by everybody.
No, everybody's got IRL
Exactly.
shit. You are
That's
not the
what
only
it is.
one. Where were you the other day when
Just
we were
own
trying to
it.
handle this?
I'm confused, Poochie. How did he get that from what I just did? What does a hit has to do with what I just said?
Batman, what did you...
I'm not doing that.